All right, folks, what is going on? Another video here for you guys. You know I like collecting vintage advertising. As I said before, I try to stick primarily with vintage gas and oil and stuff like that. But as far as, or not only collecting, I like to resell too. I enjoy the reselling aspect of it. I resell a lot of stuff on Marketplace, on Facebook Marketplace. That's a good outlet to sell on. Obviously, there's no overhead there. You can get into the Facebook Marketplace shipping and have an account with them, and it may cost you a little bit to do that, but I don't do that. I just sell on a basic Marketplace, and I actually do pretty good with it. Do a lot of porch pickup stuff, and I ship a lot of stuff too. But I've always been into ball caps and graphic T-shirts, and I don't wear caps that much anymore, but I still buy them. They're just little pieces of advertising that you put on your head. They're so cool. Everybody loves caps. Everybody loves hats. So they're a good seller typically, especially if you get the right one. People love hats, and they'll pay. Most time, people will pay. It's pretty easy. Like on eBay, we sell some on eBay, and you can get anywhere from $10.99 to $14.99 a piece, pretty easily out of most caps. I'm going to run through and show you. I bought these a few months back when the weather was nice, and I was hitting up some yard sales and stuff like that. So a lot of these I picked up at yard sales. Some of them I might have picked up at flea markets or vendor malls or something along the way. If I can remember where I bought them, I'll tell you as we're going through them. But like I said, it's been a few months, and this is just a small portion. This is just the last little lot of caps I bought. I've probably got, there's no telling how many caps I've got total, but run through and show you what I got here real quick, guys. So first here, and this camera does not do these hats justice. This is like a little bit darker purple than what it shows up on camera. It's got that gold running Mustang on there. I don't know what team or sport or anything. I don't know anything about this hat. So if anybody knows, please reply. Please let me know in the comments what team this is. But there's no other markings on the hat as far as logos or anything like that. This is going to be the snapback. And yeah, this one's vintage, made in USA. And I'll show you I've already dropped that one. I'll show you the tag on the inside of these hats too as well. So this one's going to be SoCal logo, Los Angeles, California, made in USA. So that is a vintage hat. I don't remember where I got this hat at, but typically, guys, I don't pay a lot for hats. About $5 is my max I'm going to pay for a hat. If it's one I'm going to resell. Now, if I'm buying something that I'm keeping for myself, obviously I'll pay up for it. But most of these hats, $5 hats. Now, for some that I think that are really going to bring good money, then I might pay up a little bit for them. I'm not bound paying 10 or 15 bucks for a cap if I think I can double my money on it. So, but let me know in the comments if anybody knows what sports team that is right there. And I've kind of look it up, but a lot of teams use that running Mustang horse there, but so I don't know. So moving on down, I got these two hats this past summer at a yard sale, $1 a piece. And Michelin's a good brand. A lot of people like that. Got that cool little Michelin man on there. This was a local place here to me, the Morissette Tire Service in McKenzie, Tennessee, and Huntington, Tennessee. They closed several years ago, so they're no longer in business. So I can kind of date this hat back to the 2000s. Anyway, it is a strap back, or what they call a dad hat. They call these dad hats, but there's no other than that, and then that right there. There's no other logos or anything on it. It's a sportsman tag, and it's made in Bangladesh. So, like I said, guys, that right there will appeal to, anybody that likes the Michelin brand, or anybody from this area that remembers that place or whatever. People buy stuff because it sparks a memory, or maybe they worked there, or their mom or dad worked there. Who knows? People buy stuff for lots of reasons. This little gold-looking cap here was really cool as well. Again, got the same basic Michelin logo on there with the Michelin man. This one does have the Michelin man running there on the back, which I thought was pretty cool. It's a dad hat as well with the strap. And just a little tag there, alternative apparel. So, overall, really nice clean hat. Again, somebody likes Michelin stuff. That's a pretty cool little hat there that we'll throw up for sale. Another local one to me was this Star Ford Mercury in Huntington, Tennessee. They actually had a new car out there. I think they sold new. I think Star Ford actually sold new cars since they went out of business back in the 90s. I want to say late 90s. Other little car lots have moved in there. There's one there now at that location, but haven't been a new car lot there since I think this place closed. And camo hats, guys, they seem to do pretty well on eBay and Marketplace. People love camo hats. It's got that local advertisement hit on there, so if somebody sees that and remembers that car lot or for whatever reason, this is going to be another snapback, vintage snapback, and you see there it is, also made in USA. And this is a Tennessee company here. I can't remember. There it is. Real Foot Durable Goods, and that's a Tennessee company there. The Valvoline hat, that was like a little dollar hat. Definitely not old, but cool little hat if somebody likes the Valvoline brand or whatever. And it's a snapback. That's the Velcro closure on there. Just a cheap little hat. You know, throw it on there for $10.99. Paid $1 for it. There's your tag on the inside of that. And these little flat hats there, we'll talk about shipping at the end of it too. Tell you how I ship some of this stuff. Everybody's got their own way. This was a really cool one. I might have paid up for this Ducks Unlimited. Really nice Ducks Unlimited camo with the fox leather look bill on it. It's not leather, but it looks like it. At least I don't think it is. But it's going to be your snapback, and it does say sponsor on the back of it. And Advantage, I guess that's the trademark for the specific camo. This is vintage, guys, made in USA, so that is a vintage Ducks Unlimited hat. Super, super clean condition. It is on a Ducks Unlimited tag. The good thing about that hat, it was stored, it still retained its shape very well. Now hats are, a lot of times, these hats like this, they'll get flattened out or bent out of shape. Now their hats are pretty easy to reshape. You can reshape them fairly easily. These little flat hats there, there's really no way to shape them. They're going to kind of just be floppy and flopping around like these here. This one here could be shaped a little bit and made it look a little bit better, as well as this one here. You can shape it a little bit better too, but they're not hard to reshape hats. People that know how to do it have no trouble. Elvis Presley stuff, always do good with Elvis stuff, whether it be hats, shirts, records, cassettes, anything Elvis. There's lots and lots and lots of Elvis Presley fans. And this one was too cool to pass up. You got the Elvis Presley guitar on the front. You got Elvis with the piano keys on there. It's also new old stock with tag. Still got the tag on it. Somebody paid $22.95 for that hat. That's dated 1998, Rusty Wallace Incorporated. So that tells you that. Look at there, don't be cruel. Here you got your Miller Time logo on that side, and your Rusty Wallace logo on that side, and the snapback, again, made in USA. And there's your tag, Chase Athletics. So super good cap there. I'll have to look up comps on that and see what it is before I can price them. This hat here, I actually picked this up at a little flea market, a little vendor mall, and I was shopping, buying stuff out of this booth, and they had a box of these hats. It said one free with purchase. So basically I thought, well, I'm not passing up anything free. Never pass up anything free, guys. That's Reseller 101 right there. I don't know what it is, a local company, Hart Tractor Company. It is got the, it is a snapback. And that's a Nissan. I think I'm saying that right, brand. Tag's kind of bent over, but you kind of see what it is. Needs a little bit of reshaping, but not bad. It's pretty good shape. But for a free hat, I'll take it all day long. Noranda is another local hat to us. It's a factory here in Huntington, Tennessee, or over in Huntington, Tennessee, not far from here. It was originally called Norandel. An overseas company bought them out and dropped the L off of the end of it and called it Noranda. So there you have it. Again, nice camo hat, really good colors on this one. This ought to sell pretty good. Little cheap hat, got the Velcro closure, got your real tree tag there on the back. Made in China, one size fits most. So if you got a big old watermelon vegetable head, it may not fit. Big Mac's Barbecue with the phone number. That's another local hat, and I think they've since closed down too. Now this is probably not super old at all, but if you find somebody named Big Mac's and they like barbecue or whatever, they may enjoy that. People collect barbecue stuff or whatever. Again, we got the Velcro strap back closure, and there's your tag. Made in Vietnam. This says one size fits all, so that will fit your watermelon vegetable head. Going to the back row real quick, got Tennessee Titans. Black hat with the silver trim. Needs a little bit of cleaning. It's like dusty. I think I could dust that hat off. And that's a good looking hat. There's your Tennessee Titans logo. I may have said Vols, the Tennessee Titans. There's your Titans black and silver logo. Good looking hat, actually, guys. No other logos on it. You got the Velcro closure with Tennessee Titans logo on that. And then you got your NFL tag on the inside. Like I said, we'll check comps on these. I figure most of these hats are going to be, most ones we've looked at are going to be, $10.99 and up easily. Here's another local hat, Huntington Mustangs, 2003 state champs. So that's easy to date that one, obviously. The early to mid 2000s. Another dad hat. It's got some dust and stuff on it, but it'll clean up really nice. There's your strap. And we do have a tag on this one. If I can get it turned around, that's an Auto brand, a good brand of hat. Quality headwear. Somebody local will probably wind up buying that. It's a little dusty too, but I'll clean it up, make it look good. These next two are really vintage hats. I'll have to check them out, but I think they'll do pretty good. I remember picking this one up for like $2 at a vendor mall. It's got that cotton patch on there. How cool is that? It's got your little vent holes in the hat. You got to be careful with these old hats because they could be a little fragile. It's got the snapback. That's a little bit of a thin snapback. And on the inside of the back of it, it says Louisville Manufacturing Company, Louisville, Kentucky. Now, as you see, guys, this is something you run into in these old hats. They got this, or at one time it had foam on the inside of it and along your headband here. Well, that foam is up and left. It's long gone. But somebody's, looks like, cleaned this one out. So it may not be very comfortable to wear this hat. You may have to do a little bit of, if you want to fix this hat up to wear it. But if you collect farming, agricultural stuff, looks good sitting on a shelf, that's for sure. Same thing with this John Deere. This is really cool. Got a little spot on the bill right there. I don't know if that'll clean up or not. It's got your nice John Deere patch on the front of it, and that's corduroy. Corduroy, for those of you that remember that. Paid a couple bucks for this one as well. It's got the little thin strap on it, a little thin snapback. And this one here is going to be Louisville Manufacturing Company as well. Same thing with this one, guys. Now this one still has the foam in it. As you see, this one had foam all the way through it. But you see how that foam is disintegrated in there, guys? The best thing for me to do probably, I'll probably just leave it as is and let the next person get it. But see how that's already starting to flake off? These things will make a mess, guys, when this foam starts disintegrating. You see it's just, look at that. You see that foam falling out of that hat? Best thing to do is get you a vacuum and just suck all that crap out of there. And that's probably what I'll do before I get ready to lift this hat. I'll just suck all that foam out of there with a vacuum and make it look nice and presentable. So check comps on that and see what those things are selling for anyway. And we're moving on to the Phillips 66 logo ball cap. That's a corded cap. A little bit of age to it. This one came from the Goodwill. You see our local Goodwill gets $2.99 for accessories, ball caps, and so forth. But you got your nice little Phillips 66 embroidered on the front of there. We do have a snapback, and there's the inside of it's got the little logo. And then there's your tag on the inside, young and hat. So got a little age on it, not real old, but got a few little spots on it. We'll clean it up. Here we go to the GM Goodwrench Service Plus, number 29. There's a driver's embroidered signature. New old stock with tag. It's probably got a date on there. I'm just not going to look at that small print. Here's your snapback. The inside of your snapback, and it is Chase Athletics. So check that out and see what that'll bring. But that does, anytime you find one like that, still got the tag on it, that's always a helpful thing. This was a pretty cool one, I thought. American by birth, Southern by the grace of God. You got your American and your Confederate flag on there. Hat's got still got a really good shape to it. It's going to be a snapback. It's not a mesh hat, it's a solid back. There's your snap. It's a Nissan, if I'm saying that right, guys. And the tag has been cut out of this one. Somebody didn't like that tag hanging out, so they cut it off. That's still a pretty cool looking hat there. St. Louis Cardinals. I'm from St. Louis area, so I love the Cardinals, so I picked this one up. I probably won't keep it myself. Here's the snapback. It's an auto Anco tag, professional model. So I don't know how this one will do, but we'll throw it on her and see. I'll check comps on all of these and see what they're at. We got a Chevrolet Racing. Get your red bow tie and racing on there. Everybody likes, if you like Chevrolet and bow ties, that's a neat looking little cap there. Again, snapback. Your maker's mark on there. There's your tag on it. If you like Chevrolet bow tie stuff. Morset tire. Again, I talked about this one here with that tire company. It says God bless America all the way around the edge of the bill in red. I thought that was pretty cool. And you got your little Michelin man waving on the side. And it is a Velcro closure. Again, God bless America on that. And there's your tag if it'll focus. So that was a yard, so another $1 hat that come with those two there. In the back row, we got two hiding out back here. You got the GM Service Plus. It was another $1 hat that came with these. Needs a little bit of reshaping, but nice General Motors hat. No other logos on it anywhere. The snapback. There's your Made in USA and Made in USA. And last but not least, Tennessee Vols. If you live in Tennessee, you like the Tennessee Vols. That bill is oranger than what it looks like on the camera. I can tell you that, guys. It's not yellow, but it's got some signature brand. Got your Tennessee UT there. You got your UT on the side. It is a snapback, and then you got volunteers across the back. So it's got the graphics all the way around. See how that snap is broke there, guys? The snapback is broke. These things get brittle over time, so it's still snapped, but she is broken. Your signature brand logo on the back, and the tag is so faded you can't see anything on it. But so even though that snap is broke on there, guys, those can be replaced. People that really like hats and stuff, that wouldn't be no issue to have that snapback replaced on that. Like I said, guys, it's just an old wore out hat. Somebody will like it. Somebody will buy it. They may not pay a ton for it, but I think everything on this table will sell. Now, I'm going to show you guys real quick. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll do another little video and show you how I pack up and ship my hats. But there's our, that's it. Guys, that's our latest hat pick right there. We get another lot of them. I'll do another video and show you. So if you like ball hats, or ball caps or hats, check me out on Facebook, Cheatham Street Relics, and Cheatham Street Relics on eBay. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.